talked before about the Benioff and Weiss project that's coming
Yeah,
to I think it's coming to
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah,
That
they've
is
got like a deal
out.
with Netflix. They got like an
Yeah,
overall
they
deal
have
with
this
Netflix.
overarch. Obviously, they're in charge of the three body problem coming now in less than a month. They've got an overall deal with them. And one of the things they're doing is this Death by Lightning project about President James Garfield and the person who became infatuated with him and ended up killing him. We've talked about how it already has Michael Shannon, Matthew MacFadyen from Succession. Now they've got Betty Gilpin, fresh off of Miss Davis, Nick
Yeah.
Offerman, fresh off an Emmy from his Last of Us appearance, and various other things. So this is becoming more and more interesting every day.
I'm getting pretty excited.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting pretty close to maximally excited based just on the cast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess assassination of James Garfield, this is potentially interesting material, but
Yes.
you know, I'm more sitting here like, really?
Yeah.
And then because as we talked about, I was just watching Mrs. Davis, and she was wonderful in that, and that show was great. And of course, Nick Offerman is great in everything, and Michael Shannon is great in everything, and then Matthew McFadyen. I
I
mean,
just want to say also, I mean, this is an incredible cast. There's no doubt about it that I'll be watching this now when it comes out, regardless of what the subject matter is. But good for Benioff and Weiss, where you can be just like universally panned for something you did, and then have this kind of bounce back 5 or 6 years later. I mean, good for them to be able to get this kind of deal done.
yeah. One thing I am wondering, given these casting announcements, looking at these names, thinking about these names, I know the show's based on a book, and I haven't read the book.
Yeah,
And of course, it's based on history, which I have some familiar. Is it going to be funny?
that's a
Like,
great
just
question.
looking at this cast, I have the feel like this is going to be funny, isn't it?
That's a great question because we have the potential of these top four headliners to be incredibly funny.
Yeah, I'm not saying like, is it going to be a comedy? I don't think it's going
Yeah,
to be a comedy. No, it's going to be a drama and so on and so forth. But man, if there's not some humor for these people to play with,
yeah,
no, using their talents to the max, So
yeah.
I don't
And,
know.
and
I'm
all
a
and all
little
and all the casting announcements that came out this week, this one I think piqued my interest the most.